Hi everybody, it's Ann Patchett, Sparky Van Devender, and the everlasting immortal balloon. 6 weeks post-op. We have a big treat for you this morning, which is when we were picking our books for Laydown, Sarah, who is behind the camera, had a really good idea for a book that she was excited about that was out today. And I was like, why don't you just walk around to the other side and tell us about it? Okay, Sarah, you're gonna have to take your mask off. Ready? Here we go.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Hi everyone. I really love The Verifiers by Jane Pek. It's her debut, and the main character, Claudia, starts working for an online dating detective agency, and one of her cases turns out to be a little bit more than she bargained for. And it turns into both a locked room mystery and a really insightful social commentary on our data-driven world and what that means for privacy. So yeah, I really loved it. Pick up The Verifiers by Jane Pek.
I think she has real potential. And I'd also like to say, that's what it sounds like when the person has actually read the book they're talking about. Now let's try it the other way, shall we? These are the books that I really want to read, which just says something about my life. What bees want? Natural beekeeping. I don't know. I love bees. How to save the bees. This one I actually will read. Rhymes Room by Brad Lighthouser, who is a genius, and it's all about different forms of poetry, stanzas and meters and iambic pentameter, and there's a lot in here also about songwriting, so Nashville friends might be somebody who would like this. And the reason that I love this is because whenever my sister and I are waiting for a table in a restaurant, we write sestinas and villanelles on napkins. And as long as we're talking about poetry, all of Stevie Smith in one volume with a blurb from Ogden Nash, Seamus Heaney, and wait for it, Sylvia Plath. And The Beauty of Dusk by Frank Bruni. I have been following Frank Bruni in the New York Times for a very long time, and this is about his loss of vision and what he learns about himself and his life and the healthcare system and growing old. And I've read excerpts, but not the whole thing, and he's wonderful. All right, now Lindsay is going to tell you about some books.
I don't know what Anne's talking about. I have read every single book I talk about on here. I haven't slept since February 2021. Okay, here are some books that I've absolutely, definitely read. I did read this one. I Scout's honor, I read this one. It was really good. The Swimmers by Otsuka. I love Otsuka. She writes very slim, lyrical, beautiful novels. Usually they're historical. This one's exciting because it's contemporary. It follows a group of recreational swimmers. If you want something that you can read in a day or two and just follows the lives of ordinary people intersecting with each other, check this one out. Long anticipated follow-up, Lucy Foley, Master of Mystery at the moment. We have The Paris Apartment as her newest one. Her last book, The Guest List, was a Reese pick and a huge hit over here. This one is a locked room mystery. Check it out. If you're the person calling us right now, could you stop? Okay, a real quick roundup of long anticipated paperbacks. We have The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner, Eternal by Lisa Scottolini, The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett, and Outlawed by Anna North. These were all huge books last year, and if you're one of those people who has been waiting for the paperback, no judgment here, we've got them. Up next, we have Elise talking to us about events.
Okay, I don't need to talk about reading. I just need to talk about events. So one event that I'm particularly excited about happens tonight, and that is on Facebook Live or the Parnassus Books YouTube channel. P.S. If you haven't yet signed on and subscribed to the Parnassus Books YouTube channel, you're one of the few. So come on, get with the program and subscribe. So tonight, Ashley Herring Blake, long awaited. This is so great. Delilah Green Doesn't Care. This is a clever queer comedy about taking chances and accepting love. She is in conversation with Meryl Wilsner. It's going to be great. Again, 6 o'clock, virtual event, Facebook Live or YouTube. And then I want to talk about a couple of authors that are coming in person. So we're going to have David Haskell, Lee Cole. I'm showing this beautiful cover of Juji Morales. And then we are part of an exclusive launch on March 6th, 6:30 p.m. It's going to be a Zoom event. It is a ticketed event, wait for it, Dolly Parton and James Patterson for their new book, Run, Rose, Run. It's incredible. It's going to be an amazing event where you get to listen to Dolly talk about this book. She's going to have music associated with it coming after, I believe, so you don't want to miss this. It's a ticketed event, but the ticket is the price of the book. So you get the book and you get to see this exclusive launch. Just go to the Parnassus, our website, and you will learn about all of these different events. I hope to see you there. And now, here's Rayanne.
Thanks, Elise. Hi, everybody. The Digger and the Duckling by Joseph Kiefler comes out today. This is about a duckling that wanders onto a construction site and makes friends one by one. This will be hanging out in our Things That Go section of the picture book room. Also, If You Live Here by Kate Gardner and Christopher Silas Neal. This is about the different places kids may live and the skills that they might need to make it happen. Maybe they live in a treehouse. Maybe they live in a submarine. Maybe they live in a candy store. Ooh, I would have liked that when I was a kid. In Middle Grade by Lisa McMann, the author of the Unwanted series. This is a brand new series, the Forgotten Five. The first book is The Map of Flames. It's about kids who are left behind on an island by their supernatural criminal parents. They have supernatural abilities. They find a map that takes them to a land where being supernatural is against the law. In YA, Daughters of a Dead Empire by Carolyn Tara O'Neill. This is about two teens who are fleeing the Bolshevik Revolution from very different backgrounds. And in paperback today, Traitor by Amanda Macrina. If you haven't picked this up, now is the time, because in April we'll be launching Amanda's new book, The Silent Unseen. Thanks for listening, and thanks for shopping at Parnassus.